Today I'm going to make an abstract still life of flowers inspired by Vincent van Gogh and Carrie Ambrosino. I'm going to use a paint marker to draw my flowers. So remember, the paint marker has a cap that twists off. I'm going to start at the top drawing my flowers because they're the most important part and I want to make sure I have room for them. And with the paint marker, remember, you just draw with it like a regular old marker. Draw as lightly as you can. If the paint isn't coming out very well, you can press it down a little bit on the paper, but don't apply too much pressure because then you'll just get lots of puddles of paint all over the place, and we don't want that. So just be very gentle with the paint marker. I'm drawing a bunch of abstract flowers. That means I'm just kind of making them up as I go. I can make them look however I want. I'm starting with circles for the middle and then just kind of going outwards with either more circles or petals. I'm adding patterns like stripes, thinking about Carrie Ambrosino's work with all her patterns. And I'm just having fun creating different looking flowers. Once I'm done drawing my flowers, these flowers need stems. So it's as simple as drawing a bunch of lines coming down from each flower. Now that my stems are done, I'm going to draw some leaves on the stems. Flowers need leaves. Now I'm going to draw the vase for my flowers. I'm going to start with a straight line right below the stems, and you can make your vase any shape you want. The last thing I need to add is I need to add a line that shows the difference between the tabletop and the wall. So just a straight line horizontally going behind the vase. When my drawing is dry, it's time to add some color with oil pastels. I'm not going to color in the whole thing with the oil pastels. I'm mostly going to do some outlining and some more patterns because later we're also going to be adding paint. So save some room on your paper for paint too. I'm using oil pastels as kind of a nod to Vincent van Gogh, who worked with oil paint. And I'm using these bright neon colors because they remind me of Carrie Ambrosino's work. Super bright and happy. And I'm making outlines and patterns and coloring in small spaces with the oil pastels. Once again, we're going to use paint as well a little bit later, so you don't have to worry about coloring in everything with the oil pastels. I'm doing a lot of stripey patterns, as you can see. I'm really into stripes today, but you can do any kind of pattern you want. You could do dots or swirls or zigzags, whatever comes to your mind. I'll do some swirly patterns here on the wall background, and then I'll do kind of a woven pattern on the tabletop.